Hey, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us in the Toy Barn. My name is Darren Lester, and Kathy's right over there.
Hey folks, happy Monday.
And she's a Lester too.
Well, I should hope so.
Been that way for how many years, babe?
Going on 33, folks.
Oh my Lord. I'm not going to tell you how old she is, guys. But no, guys, it's been a great day. Now, I'm going to say this, so Kathy will give me the caveat, okay? This is Thursday for us, but when you see this, it's going to be on a Monday morning or Monday afternoon, actually. Right. So we've been doing good sales today. We've only made on 2 sites so far today, but they are firing off. We just had one about an hour ago shoot off on one of our sites, which was Mercari, which was just a today listing. We've been getting quite a few of those happen, but we've been getting them in sporadic firings, as it was. Sometimes over this last week has been a little odd on all the sites, whether it be eBay, the Prime, or it be Madcap Toys Plus, or it be Posh, or like I said, Mercari. We've had days where we've had like 3 or 4 items, and we don't like doing a video unless we absolutely have to with less than at least 7 or 8 items, because we want to give you guys a little bit of information about what's going on. So a lot of times we'll take and we'll throw in those items, just give them a good shout out on the next video. Right. So that we give you guys something that I feel is of value, and we're showing you what's actually been selling on the site, more or less. And also you guys realize that it takes, and even though those things are important, sometimes they have a we got to get it out today thing. So that's usually the guys we sort of rush out the door. But today's been a pretty good day. We had a total of 12 items sell. We had it on the main eBay store. We had it on Mercari, correct?
That's correct.
Poshmark's been a little quiet. Mercari's, the baby store, has been a little bit quiet, as I said. But we're hoping things pick up. It's been a good weather. We had a good time with Jordan today when he came over and visited us. We went up and talked to our neighbor. We call him Mr. Hackworthy, or the old man. We talk to him a lot, and we have a good time when we talk to him about a job Jordan's going to be doing on the side for him, a little bit of yard work. We appreciate him asking him for that, and we're so glad. Jordan even has a sale today, and his store is named
The Hoarding King.
The Hoarding King. So I want to make sure I get that right, because we do have a video that's out today that we're showing. It's a short, about a 3-minute video, but it's talking about baby Balin, and we're so excited.
Well, he's not that age now. He's like over 6 months old now.
Yeah, so the video sort of got lost in the shuffle because we've been pushing so many items out, and we've been doing a little bit of advertising. You guys know how it goes. It somehow got lost in the shuffle, but we are so proud of that baby boy, and we're so happy to have him as one of the newest Lesters. And I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer than you need to be, because I know you got things to do, and I know that many of our fellow sellers are getting prepped and primed for the 4th quarter. So we're all excited to start seeing those sales. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm absolutely excited. I'm glad you brought that up, because that was in the polls, at least for today on a Thursday. Darren, what do you think? You think we're ready?
I am going to say, now guys, we rate ourselves sort of hard on this. We rate ourselves, I would rate us right now at about a 70 to 75% ready. And the reason it gets that kind of rating is because we've got so much stuff that's coming in. Yes. We got so many deals that we're working and trying to make sure our money's flowing right to them, so that we get them paid off, because we don't like debt. We hate it. Right. And we're trying to just keep things rolling smooth, but we're getting so much stuff. Even my neighbor, Mr. Hackworthy up there, he said, man, you're filling up your garage quick. I said, not just that. We got 2 rooms. We got a shed. I mean, the toy barn. I mean, it's just, we're getting filled to the gill, as it was. Right. And we're not complaining. We like it, because there's times around here sometimes there ain't nothing. But we've been making some good deals and trades with Travis and a few other. I got Troy, my buddy down at Bedford, contacting me, and he's going to get back with me on a couple items. We're trying to beat out a price on some Star Wars collectibles. We'll see if we can make a deal. Hopefully we can. If we can't, well, no harm, no foul. Maybe somebody will offer him a little better, or maybe, you know, he'll work with us and we can make the deal happen. But, you know, the way you got to look at things as a seller is, don't get mad, don't get upset. Sometimes things just don't work. They just ain't meant to be. You know what I mean?
But as far as it goes, as far as preparation, you think we're ready for... I mean, I'm trying to make sure we got plenty of boxes in all dimensions, especially the bigger ones around this time of year. Right.
I do think one area we're going to have to fine-tune if we're talking about getting ready for the season. We're going to have to get some more good bubble mailers and some more of the... like the blue envelopes that I got you I bought in mass for $1,000 to ship out the small. I'd like to get a couple sizes up for that.
Right, and because Daren did buy me some, and yes, I've been using some and using bubble wrap for some of the items I kind of feel like they might not have good protection. But like you said, I need actually clothing polymailers rather than putting clothing in boxes.
Yeah, we're trying to basically, guys, for you guys that are fellow resellers, you know what we're doing. We're trying to basically pare down some sizings and not to use quite so much, I'm going to just say cardboard, not because, you know, any environmental reason or nothing like that, but because, honest with you, we're trying to cut the cost of every little product as it was, so we can be more competitive, but also give good quality deals and make sure people receive their item without harm and damage. And I'm going to be honest with you, if I don't have to send quite as much shipping material in there, that's also a cut in the price. And we're trying to do things to be wise on our end, wise stewards, but also to be able to help people out that maybe couldn't afford a $6 or $7 shipping item in a certain package, but if we get it in another package, maybe the rate goes down a little bit.
I was able to kind of shrink because of the two blue poly mailers a little bit, maybe not even $1 off each. But it's $1 off. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of you guys know that are fellow sellers on there. We try to do everything we can, whether it be comics, to make sure we fit them up snug and tight and get them to you. We've got a comic mailer via Gemini that now we can send up to 6, I believe it is, items at a time. And you're paying basically one price based on where it's going, though, and a little bit of weight and dimensions. Not so much dimension, but weight. Depends on if the weight's a little bit here or there. You guys know what I'm talking about. But we're trying to get it where we can pare back a little bit, because that change, if we don't have to have it, 99% of the time, it goes back to the people.
It does.
So we try to help everybody from us, but also to the people.
Right.
Because that's very important, because we appreciate, and what makes Madcap Toys work that many of you guys will probably never see on here, repeat business.
It's true.
Repeat business is the key to success online and offline, but we do a lot of repeat business even offline. Deals offline. 99% of my deals is offline. So when I'm buying in the buying mood, I go offline 99% of the time, because it just doesn't make sense to do a lot of things online all the time.
We don't want to pay collector price and then try to up it and then not be competitive.
Yeah, you've got to be looking at all those if, ands, and buts as it was. Anyway, you ready, Angel?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I think she's ready, guys.
I love you resellers so much.
Let's hope she's ready, right?
Hey guys, happy Monday. Kathy here, Madcap Toys. You're back at the Toy Barn. Hope you have started the week feeling fantastic and getting those sales going. Seems like we had a little tiny burst last night and this morning. And I am super excited about it, because we were just complaining on 2 videos ago on how terrible it was.
And it was.
And it was.
Yeah.
But it kind of bursted up. So today made my day.
I do have to make a comment there. Mercari has been firing off a little bit more, slowly but surely, but it's been coming online a little bit better. So hopefully the big hiccup over the last 2 weeks was just the integration. Well, I'm not saying it's not going to be a problem, but it seems like it's getting a little bit better, wouldn't you say? Because I just had a sell
here's
on
the deal. Last night, I don't know if he knows this. I'm going to straighten the camera, so hold on, guys. There we go. While he was relaxing, after a hard day, I went to Mercari, because we have over 8,500 items plus, right, on there. And I don't know if it works or not, but it's seemingly kind of maybe helped maybe today. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things. But I took about 2,000 items, listings, I'm sorry, deactivated them, and then reactivated them. So it's not really like a refresh making a new listing, but it kind of gave it a little bit of a life.
eBay, but
a little bit of a life. So it says updated. At the time I did, it was 9/11. Updated it to that date compared to it. The last updated was like back in April or whatever. So I don't know if that helped or not. I know most people say, well, it'll do a lot better if you just do a new listing, which I have on some. You guys have seen it before. I do have a extension on Chrome that's called Product Relister for Mercari, which will help you relist. It's one by one, but relist, the older listings to new. But I didn't do that. But I thought I would try to do this deactivate and activate. So I don't know if that helps spawn your couple sales you got. I don't know. We'll see. But anything helps, right? When everything looks fresh.
One of the items was a new listing from today.
Well, maybe it will enhance those listings.
Yeah,
I don't know.
As long as I'm making sales, I'm a happy man.
We're happy campers.
We're always making plans ahead and so forth,
We're happy campers. Sales results. I beat Daren.
You mean listing results?
Listing results. See, I say it all the time, guys. Listing results. I beat you. Double. Look at that.
You cheated.
So last night, Sam doing it again. Daren relisted $220.46, and I did $592.41.
Right.
Moving things around. But we are at a result so far this month of $6,554.87. We have listed so far this month. We need less than $3,000 to hit our $9,000 listing goal, and we still have 2.5 weeks left.
But one thing before you get into what sold, I want to say, did you like the stuff I bought this last week that I just brought in today?
Yes.
I mean, we got Wii games. We got the whole 9 yards.
We actually looked at it. I sent a couple of pictures to my son. He's in Omaha, Nebraska right now for business, and showed him. He hasn't got back with me. He's probably busy with lots and lots of meetings. Lots and lots of meetings. And he's also in Mountain Time, so he's behind the ball right now. And so I'm sure he'll get
James time.
No, he's in Mountain Time. He is 2 hours behind us.
So he's 1 hour behind James.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
He is in Mountain Time. So he probably hasn't seen it yet. But Daren had got, amongst other things that he's talked about, even games like from Atari, the Wii, PlayStation 2 and 3, Xbox 360.
We got some Sega.
And I think he has one Xbox One, but don't hold me to that. I
have
think,
some Super Nintendo too, don't I?
And some Super NES, yes. Yeah. So I took those pictures, sent them off to my son, say, what do you think? Because he is a very, very part-timer on eBay, but
a lot of game
times,
expert for us.
Yeah, so a lot of times he'll get lots of it, and then he will sell it off. He's got let's say a connection, so to speak, that he can send it off and get a good deal or what have you. And sometimes he'll sell on eBay, but not so much. But anyway, I wanted to see what his thoughts were on it.
He's sort of like one of our go-to guys when it comes to these games. And these people need to know, most of them, now we do have a few sports games, but most of them are not.
Right, most of them are not. So most of them are regular games.
Etc.
Harry Potter. We had a Harry Potter game, and the normal 80s Pac-Man, Space Invaders, stuff like that. So I was super excited of that. All right, so we're going to do it. I don't know where the Hoarding King sold this from, so don't hold me to it. Well, okay. Can't look it up because it would take a million years to pull it up, and we don't want to do that.
Show it off if you can.
I will show it off if I can. So it is the U.S. Gold and Silver Eagles. Okay, so it is a holder. It doesn't have coins in it. We knew that.
I believe he sold it for $5. I could be off a little bit, but I think he said to me $5.
Now, did you say that he went with you on a buy?
He went with me. I bought that buy out, and then he bought me out.
Then he bought you out because he needed some stuff.
Yeah, he needed some for his little collection, but then he's with the rest of them is like, Dad, I'm just going to sell them. I said,
not too bad though, right?
And I asked him, I said, well, do you want me to buy them back or what? He said, no, I'll just sell them. I said, that's fine, whatever works for you.
Beautiful. So yeah, he got that, and that's going out in the Friday AM. All right, and let's go to Mercari, let's hope, because Mercari's been acting a little goofy hoopy. All right, here we go. I got it. So we had two shoot off on Mercari. One of them we have here this evening, with the other one just happened when we were getting ready to leave to come to walk to the toy barn. So we're not going to talk about that one, at least for the moment, but it will hopefully be on the next video. So Dan sells parts, all kinds of parts. G.I. Joe parts, Star Wars parts, Transformers parts, and the list goes on and on and
weapons,
on.
accessories.
I like this because it still shows the G.I. Joe sticker on it, right? It has a lot of that reminisce when it comes to the vintage,
now,
right?
Is that part 84 or is a little.
It is not. You said it's 1988.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Now, I actually have that jet in my collection.
You do?
I don't recall all these dates.
Well, hopefully you
anymore.
don't need this part because it's gone now.
I don't need that part. Mine is complete.
Okay. So this is it's already gone. It's the 1988 Hasbro G.I. Joe Phantom X-19 Stealth Fighter Jet Tail
And
Fin.
that's the exact part.
That's the exact
Good
part.
deal. All right,
did
so
great.
we did a good job.
We did a great job. And it's going out to Sean. Hey there, Sean. Thank you so much for $6.75 plus
Shipping to boot.
shipping to boot. So
Which, by the way, since you said that, I wish I could animate this.
Why? Oh, shipping to boot. We're gonna animate because pretty soon we're gonna have shirts that say plus shipping to boot with a boot on it. So that I'm working on that.
Me and you some shirts.
I'm working on that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make them animate. Come up here for a second.
What?
I want you to do the intro that I do. Come on now.
No,
Let's show.
no, I don't want to do that.
Come on. No, you can do it. I'll do it with him. Okay.
What are we doing?
So I'm gonna show him. So here we go. But before we, you gotta copy me.
Mm-hmm.
But before we begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you gotta
Hit the bell button.
hit the bell.
Hit it.
Watch for all notifications because you gotta gradually do it. For all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're gonna be the first to know. And comments,
Always
you know we love them, so keep them coming.
And honestly, you might be second to know because we probably know us first.
Well, yeah. Of course she's got to mess that up, right? But yeah, we're going to be the first to know, of course. As soon as it comes on, we're
I
like,
gotta
okay.
be the jerk, yeah.
You don't gotta, but you just are. Okay, anyway, we're going to move on forward for here. Moving ahead. So we've got Mercari that we've already went through. Now we're going to go on to eBay The Godfather because that really blew up today in a good sense, and so we're very excited about that. And we're gonna pull this up. Had it pulled up, it just kind of come back down. But you know, if you get closer to the door over here, it pulls up great. But when you walk away from it, it starts to go away. But that's okay.
One of these days,
So
I'll
we
get a
had
booster
some.
in here.
So this little guy's got to go out the door definitely tomorrow because it's due, even though it just sold yesterday. I love him. The demo is still kind of on, but kind of not. So it's just going, but not the whole thing. I think it's because we've had it for a little bit and the demo battery is just about gone on it. So this is, when we basically got this one at one of the antique mall markets. Yeah. So we did pick some. We picked this one up and a purple one up at one time. This is from Pets Alive. It's Boppy, the booty shaken animal. White dancing robotic toy. It was found on River Shelf 4, and they took advantage of the 12% off at Madcap Toys. Going out to Courtney. Hey there, Courtney. Thank you so much for $29.95.
Awesome.
So again, if you push old Boppy, see it goes.
Yeah, it's going to need new batteries.
It's going to need new batteries there. So, but it used to at one time shake its booty and do all the dancing in the box. So.
Right.
But yeah, once the battery is replaced, it will be raring to go, I am sure. Going out in the AM. Thank you so much. And then next up, I had Daren have to find this because he said it was in the superhero tote, and lo and behold, it was not. so he found it. I don't know why.
Well, I even
why?
checked
Because
in
it was
one of the
really
totes
listed why it wasn't.
We had Star Trek figures that weren't in the Star Trek tote. Now, I don't know if my grandkids are looking through some and put it off, or
I think it's just accidentally.
Brandon Jr. up there. I don't know.
No,
I mean, it's weird.
I think you just kind of just put it wherever you thought, right? You just had a bunch and you thought, I'm just going to put it all in.
Well, that could be a possibility.
That could be. And he just listed it too, so I know it wasn't that long ago.
That don't matter.
All right. It makes a lot of sense. 2007 Hasbro, you have Rare X-Men, Last Stand Colossus collector action figure. Going out too, and he took advantage of the 12% discount. Going out to Jordy. Hey there, Jordy. Thanks so much.
We got a Jordy.
Wow, that one's good for $27.98.
That's good.
Nice. Exactly what we had listed on it.
Like I said, I think he's sort of exclusive. I can't remember all the details on it, but
that's good to know.
You know, things that are sort of setting off on that side as it is usually better ones to keep. You know what I mean?
Now this I was so happy because this came from a pallet buy, and I didn't sell just this one. No, I did not. I sold these out. So Daren's gonna show you real quick. I was so happy to see this. So we actually sold, and you're not gonna see them all.
Yeah.
But we sold 7 pairs of these.
Yep.
In size 7 and 8. So these came. We didn't buy them from the Disney store, but it was manufactured from the Disney store, and it would have went to the Disney store out in display. But of course, these were not opened, right? They were in plastic. They still have the Disney tag, the Disney hanging thing, the whole 9 yards. Right. So the Disney store employees never got to put it up. So I love these. I also had these in a bigger size, 11 and 12, right. But I sold all of those out last year.
Yeah, those went pretty quick.
So I had these for a while, but what I did, guys, is this actually was a lot higher. I think I had like 25, or let's see, yeah, $25 or $29 on it a piece. They just weren't selling. They were sitting there. I'd get questions, I'd get likes, but crickets. And I was like, you know what? We got to move these. I've got a lot more to put in the storage. I've got to get this moving. So I kind of halved it a little bit. So when I did that, all of a sudden, you know, Lemire took advantage of it and actually bought them all. So 7 pairs. This is Frozen 2 and a costume boots for kids size 7 and 8. All 7 of them went out to Lemire for $121.15.
Really good deal.
Very, very good deal.
Because we always start out higher up like a lot of people, and we gradually come down.
Yes.
Because, you know, as time goes, you got to clear space, and that's the plan.
And that's the problem. So I did clear a little small square space, but in our death pile, I have a lot more to bring. So that's why I'm thankful that I've got to move it. So I could, because Daren and I, again, only paid maybe $3 to $4 per pair of boots. So it just, it made total sense to us. All right, and lastly, we had a Batman that I did find in the superhero tote. So
he was right.
You did a good job. And of course, he has his gear all on. So when we take the pictures, guys, of course, we have it to where you can see, you know, him all in geared up, right? But in this bag, it's not going to really do it justice. But I wanted to show you there. Daren had it listed as 2000's Mattel DC Comics Batman action figure found in the superhero tote. And it's going out to Steven. Thank you so much, Steven. For $7.02 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot.
Now, did he take advantage of the 12% or not? I would say
he did not.
Oh,
no.
Really?
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was our little bit going out for here. Again, you may have seen that we did not have any videos happen on Wednesday.
Yep.
We were a little bit slow, right? We had one. We already talked about that honorable mention. And we didn't want to just put out anything. So for Wednesday.
Well, if we're going to do videos, I want to do things that's going to be worth their time.
Absolutely.
And of interest. Now, there may be sometimes we don't do what sewed videos because we got a topic that we feel needs to be addressed.
And we've done that before. We've done that before. We sat down in front of the camera and just talked about updates and all that stuff. And those are always good at times when it makes sense and everybody it's on the subject.
Well, a lot of our people are just part of our reselling community. You know, we've got the 3 different areas that we're in. We have our Mercari, eBay, Poshmark community. We've got the reseller group, Whatnot community. That's huge.
It keeps booming. I've had almost 45 today and about 35 yesterday ask. I'm almost at 8,200 followers on that. So
and then I've got my itty bitty little Madcap Toys friends group that's basically people that's into toys or the hobby or some of our fellow resellers. I'll sit there and follow and comment once in a while or whatever. But usually we use it to talk about what we're putting on, and if other resellers have toys that they want to show off, hey, I'm listening to this, they can do likewise. I even allow them to put in videos. But, you know, it's like some people take advantage of it sometimes, some people don't. You know, it's just the way it works.
Tonight, remind me, I need to list on the reseller community where everyone in the reseller community can list their stores, and if they have a video that's about their reselling, can list that as well. I've got to do that. I think last week I did it on accident late, and it's got to get up here. It's got to get up in my calendars and everything. So.
Well, it's going to be your hard time, too.
It's getting to be my hard time. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. You got anything?
No, we're good.
All right, we're good, guys. I hope you're doing still fantastic. And we hope to see you in the next video. But until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.